Okay, we're cooking again. That's the whole point. My hair is a mess today. Hey, I like it. I like how it looks. All right. Um. Yeah, I'm gonna do some potatoes. So I want to discuss, not discuss. I want to talk about a one of the most important and fundamental lessons I've had the last year, actually. So pretty sure that you haven't heard about this. I've been saying it for a couple of videos already, but last year I had to close, or at least to get rid of, one of my startups. So it was a complete failure. That's the truth. And I can't say it was a complete failure because of the selling, because I mean I wasn't selling that much, but the sales weren't that good, and more importantly, and the real reason why I dropped out that startup, it's because my partners weren't really accompanying me. They were. It wasn't a real partnership. Okay. So yeah, I had to struggle with that. It wasn't easy. It was very painful. You can add that a lot of stress and a lot of mixed feelings because of some family members passing away and stuff like that. But what I learned from all of that, because there are a lot of things, and because of all of that anxiety and failing sort of process, I literally had to learn about patience. And I want to talk about patience because while being an entrepreneur, you're probably gonna be reading and listening a lot of things. And just as I am, everybody will look like they're more successful than you. And they probably are. If you are just starting, they're definitely in a better position than you are because you're just starting, right? I'm just starting. So I definitely feel like everybody is in a better position than I am. And the thing I had to learn about all of this is that these things require time, and even more importantly, they require the results of it require a lot of patience, because all of the job that you're doing, all of that stressful work, all of this uncertainty that you're dealing with, the real struggle of it is that, as I was saying in the last video, it's part of a delusion. It's part of a vision that only you have and nobody else has. And because of that, there's a lot of anxiety, there's a lot of stress to say, why am I not achieving what I want to achieve? Hopefully, as fast as I want to achieve it. That's the problem. You know, we have a vision, we have a dream of a life that's not here yet. And because of that, we want to do that quickly. We want to accelerate the process, but it's never easy. To build that future, to build that dream, it's never easy, and it's never simple. So I had to learn about patience kind of the hard way. As I said, it really hurt. But then again, without that lesson, without being able to understand that you require patience to see the results of it, but even more important, or I don't know if it's more important, but in the same direction, you also need patience to succeed at the things that you're building, not just to have results. I'm not just talking about selling stuff or finishing that deal that you're waiting for. I am talking about, if you want to build a system, if you want to build a brand, it takes time not just for the results to come, but it takes time for you to get used to the process of building it. And I'm just saying this because I've been working the entire morning in my own system. I was setting my agents, I was updating the entire instructions base, Now I'm going to update my skills as well. A lot of AI processes. I don't want to get into that now, but it takes time, you know? Even if you're talking it out with your own AI, it takes time to actually build it. Because, well, if you're doing it as I am doing it, but everybody has different methods, of course, but if you're doing this to build something robust, so to build something that's huge, you want to do it the right way. It's not like you're not simply going to be talking to the agent and tell it, hey, build me a brand review or a brand book for my business. That's not how it works. You need to give it the right context to deliver the vision that you are having. And that's always tough. That's always hard. And it takes time and it takes energy from you. So you need patience. You need to be patient to understand what you are creating. You need patience to sit down, sit back, and to say, okay, what's the real concept of what I'm doing? What's the real concept of what I'm building? And that's the that's the key word. You're building something. You can't build without patience. You can't. And being patient is tough because you're not gonna get results, because you will feel like you're getting behind, and everything will look awful. Absolutely. That's kind of part of it. That's the tough part. That's why patience, as pretty as it may sound, if it sounds pretty, it's not easy. It's not easy. And it's tough for me too. But I'm saying that because today, even though I've been working the entire morning, it's been a very joyful and relaxful day because I got to just sit down and to say, okay, what's the real environment I want to create in my business? What's the real environment I want to create for the systems that I'm building? What is the real concept that I want to show, to display out there? Because technically I am kind of creating a consultancy company, but I've never liked to call it a consultancy company because there's so much judgment towards that. And I said, this is not a consultancy, it's something else, it's something bigger, or at least something different. And to be able to express that, to be able to say that in real words, in real terms, it's tough. And you need patience to be aware of what you're building, to be aware of what you're trying to say, to be aware of your entire vision. And that's never easy. It's never easy. But it's necessary. Sometimes, even when everything is kind of up against you, or it feels like you're running out of time, I've definitely been there. I'm there. I am there when I'm feeling like I'm running out of time and I need a lot of results quick. We need to relax, and we need to have patience to be able to check upon the full picture. And it's tough. It's tough. And I guess that's why I'm speaking today a bit more slowly. I guess. I don't know. I hope so. But it's important. It's important to have patience toward all of these things that you're building. Otherwise, probably wouldn't be worth it to build it. So that's it. I'm gonna check up on the potatoes. You have a beautiful day.